The presenting sponsor of Moontower Soccer is FVF Law.
To find out what makes FVF a different kind of injury law firm, you can visit fvf.law.
Hello, friends! Welcome to Swoontower Soccer. I'm Steph Craniola.
And I'm Mike Craniola.
And today we're all about the boys.
That's right. For the last time of the season.
Yeah.
We have made it through the 2024 season.
We did it.
We did it.
And guess what?
What?
New dad alert.
That's right. We got a new dad alert. We got some longer boy alerts.
Mm-hmm. That's what I named it.
That's what you wrote on the sheet, so that's what I said. And then our normal segments, right?
Yep. We got Matchscots, fit checks, match moods,
Celly
ratings, social media standouts, and of course, the man of my jersey.
Yeah. So first, let's talk about our new dad.
I love him.
Our new dad is Nico Esteves. He is from Valencia, Spain, a place that I would love to live in.
Yeah. A place we're going before next season starts.
That's right. We'll take.
Should we bring him something home? Should we ask him when we meet him on Tuesday? Can we ask him if he wants us to bring him something back from Valencia?
Yeah. That's what we'll do.
Yeah,
we're gonna get in good graces with the new dad.
We're gonna get an exclusive Swoontower insight for you all.
Yeah, hopefully.
What he wants from Valencia.
Yeah.
Good news is that he's only from Valencia, nowhere else.
That's right. Yeah, he certainly has never lived north of us.
Is Valencia north of us?
I think it's like mostly
the same.
It might be north of us.
Anyway, it's the only place he's ever been, and we love him, and I'm really excited for him. His little intro video is wonderful, and he knows who he is here for.
Yeah. My favorite thing about his little intro video was how much verde he wore.
Yes. Also, I love that he is bilingual English-Spanish.
Yes. And personally, selfishly, it's the Spanish that I most easily comprehend when it's spoken.
Sure.
Because it's the one I'm most used to.
Yeah. I love it. I'm excited. I'm really optimistic for the 2025 season.
Yeah, I am here for the vibes. I think that Roto hasn't led us wrong yet. And so that's where I'm going with it.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about our long boys?
Yeah. Speaking of Roto, making some moves here. He has extended Jader Obrian and Owen Wolf and Brendan Hines-Ike and Diego Rubio, all of whom were either on options or youth players who needed new contracts anyway.
Needed new dads.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which of these four are you happiest about?
I'm happiest about Owen.
Yeah?
Yes.
Go on.
I'm second happiest about Diego.
Okay.
I'm third happiest about Jader, and it's no offense to BHI. It's just that every center back we re-sign or extend makes Julio more tenuous.
Sure.
Especially because he's good.
Yeah, that's fair. I personally am most excited about Owen also because I think he is the one that has the most potential to grow into a really incredible player, right? And then secondly, I think I am next most excited about Jader because I think his daughter's fit checks elevate the team. And then thirdly, BHI because I think he's just so handsome. And then next, Diego Rubio, who, again, no shade, but because, man, am I excited that he's going to be back.
Yeah.
His spice level is something that we need to maintain or elevate.
Yes, agree. I love it. I'm really excited. Four great boys.
Yes. So that leaves just a couple of boys from this year who are on options that we don't know what they'll do with. Matt Hedges and Alex Ring.
Yeah. You know how I feel about Matt Hedges.
Go on.
That I don't want him to come back.
Why not?
Because every center back that we extend makes Julio more tenuous.
Okay.
And this is what? So it's BHI, Julio, Svatok,
Leo.
Matt, and Leo.
Mhm.
Are those the 5 that we have?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can get rid of Matt. 4 is not excessive.
No.
4 is normal, right?
4 is the right amount.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. We were really nervous. We might get to this. We won't get to this because I'm going to say it now. In the social media standout, that Julio's bio went from having Austin FC in it to just saying athlete.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you coping?
I'm not coping because I'm internalizing that as like he didn't want to get too bogged down in words, and like he's been called up to the Costa Rican national team a few times, so he didn't want to like, put a club in his bio. So he had two. What? Yeah, have to have 2 clubs in his bio. Like he's just showing the base of who he himself
He's
is.
he's an athlete of the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. And then Alex Ring, how do you feel? Because this is a debate in the
I'm sure
in the fan base of like, what do we do? Huh?
I said, what isn't?
No, that's fair.
I think that it's fine to let Alex Ring go.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think Alex Ring at his current contract is too much. But
Yeah.
I like the
love
vibes.
Alex.
I like the fight.
Yeah.
I want him to grow back out the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that long hair look.
Give me that Bond villain again.
Yeah. And if we can get that at a team-friendly deal so that we can get more boys in, great. But if not, I'm ready for the next era.
Yeah, same.
All right. You know what I'm not ready for?
Oh, puppies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the mascot of the match for Colorado was 10 puppies
Yeah.
and a mama puppy.
Yeah.
A dog, I guess.
Yeah.
So 11 dogs.
So neither Mike nor myself could be there last week, and it was really heartbreaking, but probably good
Yes.
that we weren't, because 10 puppies is more puppies than I can say no to.
Yeah, it's
But
too many to say no to at once, right?
there's something really special about, so all of the puppies were named kind of after soccer or Austin FC specific things. And one of the puppies was named Moontower.
Yeah, after our Moontower Dads show.
Yeah.
Just so special. So we had to call in some reinforcements.
Yeah, we needed to have some guest interviewers. So thank you so much to Ashley and Cindy for taking the mic this week.
Hi, Moontower. We're here with Moontower, and we wanted to interview you before the game.
He is precious. So, Moontower, do you listen to Moontower and Swoontower every week? You do? That's great. So tell me who your favorite podcaster is. Who do you like the best? Oh, yeah, she's my favorite, too.
So, Moontower, I heard that one of your litter mates' name is Designated Player. Can you tell us how much money they make? Whoa, that's got to be some kind of record in the league. That's crazy. You're so cute. You look like you're kind of sleepy. Are you kind of sleepy? Are you excited about the game? Yeah?
How many brothers and sisters do you have, Moontower? A whole what? 9 brothers and sisters?
9 brothers and sisters?
That's
And
crazy.
they're all
for adoption tomorrow.
That's right. Oh, you're ready to go.
Thank you, and wrap up.
Okay, Moontower, we really appreciate you doing this interview with us. You have a good day. Okay, bye.
Okay, my favorite part of that interview is that I am Moontower's favorite podcaster, and I know that because I am the only she.
That's true. Yeah, you're the only she in the family.
So I interpreted.
I think my favorite part of the entire interview was Landon trying to keep everyone on a timetable.
My least favorite part was Landon being like, all right, wrap this up. Landon,
We could have heard more.
we could have listened to that for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, honestly.
They were doing a great job.
They did a great job, and you overstepped. But it was still my favorite part.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so, and I think that it's so funny because like yes, these are dogs. Like they're dogs, but you feel like you could talk to them forever. I feel like I could talk to them forever.
Yeah, it's troubling.
Yes. But thank you so much to our Moontower friends and family for making this show such a great pillar of the Austin FC community, to the point where they named a dog after you.
Yeah, good work.
Good work.
All right, should we move into some match moods and pitch personalities?
No, we should move into some fit checks.
You're right. That's how the show goes.
So we did what I really liked about the Galaxy away fits. I know that we get the same outfit pretty much of everyone except for Julio, looking a little different, taking his jacket off. He didn't need his hoodie. He was hot enough on his own. Is that we got some insight into the suitcases that our boys bring, and I thought this was a really fun little bit of info that we got. You can see that Jhojan has a wheelie backpack. It's partly soft cover, partly hard cover. It's got wheels, but it definitely has backpack straps on the back.
Yeah, I think this is the same backpack that Owen and Jossie have as well. It looks to be a Yeti branded. So probably team sponsored. It is in a shade of green, right? So it looks to me like some of them are like, yeah, I'll travel with the free thing.
I would also travel with a free thing. I'm just gonna say that to
put
Yeti.
That out there. Yeah.
Father Yeti, I would take a Yeti branded roller bag backpack. These look really nice. Thank you.
I think my favorite takeaway is how much stuff Hot Air travels with.
Mm-hmm.
He has got a full carry-on, a full weekend bag, a third personal item under his arm, even though we know that is not allowed. This is a man who doesn't care about FAA regulations.
My favorite thing is how you can tell that Ethan is a dad.
Oh yeah, look
because
at that.
of the way that he's carrying his roller suitcase.
Yep, the luggage move of leaving the handle extended to rest on your arm.
Yep.
What a dad.
Because that he's used to having a backpack on, one of these in each hand. Maybe he's baby wearing in the front.
Sure, or a child wrapped around his leg as he's trying to walk down the stair. Yeah.
Yep. And so he needs to be able to hit the ground and just whoop, 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 Transformers his arms to grab the handles and start rolling. He knows what's up.
Yeah. This is a man who's a pro.
Pro dad.
Yep.
All right. Then we had actual fits from the last home match, Colorado. Did these boys dress for the occasion or what?
Right? No.
What?
I think these are the least good fits of the year.
I disagree. I think we've got some winners in here.
Really? Who's your favorite?
You guess.
If it's not Jean, I don't understand what we're doing.
It's Julio. But you can guess my second favorite.
Is it really Julio?
Yeah, obviously.
He's
always.
just wearing a black shirt and linen pants.
Have you seen my closet? Jean looks like he is going to the I don't know.
He looks
muscle gym.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to 1986 on the beach in a Camaro.
You know who I actually really like?
No.
I really like Gally's
yeah,
outfit.
you love this shirt.
I really, really love this polo. And I think it looks great. And I just want to congratulate John Gallagher for making it in the last match of the season. He made it into the fit checks.
He's in the fit checks. He did it. I think Hector's outfit is the most
dressed
pretending
up
to be an adult.
Yeah.
Of most of these, right? That. Okay, I'm gonna put on a button-up shirt and what's crazy is he's normally so well dressed.
No, but you know what I like about Hector? The insight that I get here.
What's that?
Hector is just like me and you, refusing to give up our skinny jeans.
Yes.
He is on the older side of his generation, and he won't do it. You can pry his skinny pants out of his
Cold dead
cold
legs.
dead hands, cold dead legs, because everyone else is in the baggy pants life. I mean, John's are a
Except-
little tighter, but
Except Diego, who might be my favorite look of
So
the
that's-
entire
yeah,
that's
that's fair because his shirt's a little sparkly. But I feel like there's something different between skinny jeans that should be leggings and like normal skinny pants
Maybe that's why I like Diego so much.
because they're
I
so skinny.
Yeah, I love that hipster skinny
Right,
look.
right.
You know?
It's a style on its own.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Diego is my winner of the week.
Julio's the winner of my heart, but actually John Gallagher gets my win of the week.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Match moods?
Yeah, let's get into it. So Galaxy away. Away matches are always tough.
Away matches are always tough, and it's even tougher when you have commentators who don't know what they're doing.
I was going to say, are we going to talk about the commentating?
I don't think we really need to talk about it like too much, besides the fact that I really have a problem with how biased the commentating is.
Yeah, I think this was
Especially
beyond
in
the
this.
pale.
Yeah.
I think when you have a situation like we had where the fouls that were committed against Austin were just as egregious as the fouls committed by Austin, the only difference being the time at which they occurred.
Yep.
To position it the way that they did was a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I would even drop that a little. I think it was like
Unprofessional.
super unprofessional. Yeah.
And
it
it's
like
crazy.
really made me upset. And I know there are commentators that y'all respect. But to be honest with you, I don't really listen to commentators because my brain just like can't process the watching and the listening at that speed. Like I'm either doing one or the other. I'm trying to figure it out on my own or I'm listening and I can't do both. But like I've noticed it before that it feels biased, but this was like, I was mad.
Yeah. All that to say, I thought the fight the boys showed was impressive.
Yeah, I especially like the stills when Biru is pulling his arm back and ready to punch.
Yeah,
that fight is my favorite.
The restraint of not actually throwing that punch is
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, I was going to use a different word.
I don't know that I have ever cocked back like that and not followed through, so I am very impressed.
Yeah,
with
I'm
Guillermo
again
Biru.
a different word for me. Me and Bernadette. Bernadette, I got you.
Yeah, so after this game, Josh Wolf was thanked for growing the legend.
Oh, yeah.
And Davey Arnaud was announced as our new interim head coach.
Yep.
How did you feel attractiveness-wise in the space between
The
Josh
space
Wolf
between
and Davey Arnaud?
our head coaches. Do you mean do I think we dropped, or do I think we rose, or do I think
stayed the same?
I think Bernadette, I'm sorry. I think it's a wash.
Really? You think it's a wash?
Yeah, I don't find either of them attractive.
So I thought it was a big drop from Josh Wolf to Davey Arnaud.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think it is.
You have to apologize to Bernadette.
I am sorry, Bernadette. But I do think it is a step up from Davey Arnaud to Nico Esteves.
Okay, I think we're kind of washing.
Yeah, across
but
all three?
I have to like get to know them, and I think that's why, like, because I really liked we'll talk about this later, but the video that we got of the match ball. So like, I thought like the personality Davey showed gave me like a wash for Josh's personality, maybe lacking where his face was higher. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah,
like,
I was going just physical.
oh, well, that's a different question. Because, like, the level of attractiveness for me is a whole picture issue.
Sure. Yeah.
It's the fashion. It's the face. It's the, like, vibes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's a lot of things. So I'm going to hold my concrete judgment.
Okay, that's fair. I am, if it's the whole picture, I am Team Nico.
Okay. Well, I am Team Nico now because he's our coach.
Yeah.
So he's
our new
obviously my
dad.
favorite.
Right.
current dad is my favorite dad.
Which is the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the Colorado match.
Okay, neither of us were there, but we have a couple things to chat through.
Yeah. We want to call out that congratulations to Osman Bukhari, who has a newborn baby. We have not seen pictures of this newborn baby yet, which frankly is a crime. We want to see those big chubby cheeks. So please, let's do that.
Yep. Come on, media team.
Yeah, baby pictures, please.
Babies.
Speaking of babies, Irvin Torres has his debut. Our 16-year-old newest player on Austin FC. Pretty cool.
Yep.
First player to go from the academy into the second team into the first team.
Yep.
So that's really neat. Let's see. Landon shared a really cute story, actually, about Irvin and Micah on this week's Moontower, where Micah and Irvin were both hanging out in the subs warm-up area together. And then they're kind of short, little guys.
Yeah.
Especially when they were standing immediately next to Brendan Hines-Ike and Matt Hedges, who are giants. And then the giants turned to the kids and started talking to them, and Landon just thought it was really pure and sweet that here are two older pros kind of helping these younger guys with like being professional athletes.
Yeah.
Now, who knows what they were actually talking about? Could have been anything.
Could have been.
But this is the stuff that normally is our job to report. And so I'm really grateful that Landon took the torch here for us.
Yeah, the Cottoms really held down the Swoontower show this week.
Yeah, massive shout out to the Cottoms. One team, this we couldn't have done this without you.
All right. It was a crazy game. The last minute goals were wild to watch back. I absolutely, obviously wish I was there for every game, but especially for this, that energy must have been bonkers.
It must have been so electric, right?
Yeah, and probably contributed to the fact that everyone stuck around for a while after.
I do love the last game of the season, the last home game of the season vibes where the players stick around extra long to thank everybody. And it's just so special and so cool.
And we get all the cute kid picks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really tragic to have to miss this one this year.
I think honestly, that's if people are why do you want your team to win more? That's why.
Yeah.
Because when the dads and their kids get to hang out on the pitch after the match and run around and play soccer, that's Austin FC to me.
Yeah. The family aspect of that is just so special here.
So special.
And then we got press conference vibes from Davey that were just totally different to anything we've ever had at Austin. And I thought that was really nice and fun. And I am hopeful that we get more of that going forward with new dad Nico.
Yeah. You want to take an ad break?
Let's do it.
Moontower Soccer is brought to you by our friends at FBF Law, the official injury lawyers of Austin FC.
FBF is a different kind of personal injury law firm dedicated to community, transparency, and client education. And they have their own podcast called Summary Judgment. Check it out wherever you get your podcasts.
You can go to FBF.law to find out what makes FBF a different kind of injury law firm and why understanding your legal options can dramatically change the outcome of a case.
Our premier sponsor is McGuire Woods Consulting, helping clients in the public affairs space from lobbying at the local, statewide, and federal levels to digital and communications campaigns across the country.
McGuire Woods Consulting has offices in 10 MLS cities, but only advertises with this podcast because it's the home of Austin FC, who is great and wonderful and has the best coach in Texas.
Nailed it.
Contact our friends at McGuire Woods Consulting at www.mwcllc.com for more information.
That's right. Perfect.
Thank you.
So let's get into some Celly ratings.
Yeah.
So we had, during the Galaxy match, Seba Driussi scores an equalizer. He puts his hands out in front of the Galaxy support, does a little light jog, a little, fist bumpy celebration, and then a big hug from Bukhari.
Yeah, I'm going to go a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, it was pretty low key.
Mm-hmm.
A 6 feels right.
Okay, great. And then he hit a PK in the Colorado match, which feels nice for him to get back on the horse a little bit.
Yeah, at home too.
Yep. A little hop, a little fist bump, a little field goal sign with his hands, some hugs. Like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give this one an extra point because it was a home game.
Mm-hmm.
And also just because he scored another PK finally. So
Yeah.
he gets that. Curse is broken.
Great.
Great.
Ethan Finley, my man.
What a dad. What a dad celebration.
Like, so you wrote here handshake as he runs the ball back to midfield trying to score one more. But, like, it's not even a handshake. It's those little, like, bloop taps. Like, his arm is out.
It's just so firm. You know, like,
No, 'cause
like
it was
his
just,
hand
like-
is just, like, straight out.
Sure, but it was, like, more high fives. He didn't actually close his hand.
Sure. That's fair.
So, like, hand bumps.
Yeah.
Because they weren't fist bumps. They weren't
No.
high fives.
No.
They were hand bumps.
Yeah, it was like a handshake that you forget to close.
Yeah, but, yeah. Okay, you can all tell us if there's a better name for that.
A hand rub. I don't know.
No.
But, like,
I think hand bump is perfect.
great. Hand bump it is.
Great.
Uh,
It's 8 out of 10 for the month he was born in.
So I wanted to give this, like, I wanted him to give us a little bit more. This was his first goal of the season.
I know.
And
in his 100th match.
right. And he didn't give us anything for
He
it.
gave us face. He was serving confidence.
That's fair. All right. You've convinced me.
Mm.
It will be a 6.5.
Great. And then Brendan Hines Ike, last second goal.
Oh man.
My favorite part of this is that, like, it took him a second. You can see him
And he's-
look back up to the net and, like, realize it went in, and that, like, you can see his body still and then react. It's so good.
Yeah, he like, and it's funny because he's watching it the whole time.
Yeah.
And it goes in, and he sees it go in, but then it takes him a minute to be like, oh,
that went
dip.
in.
Oh, dip, I just won the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So much yelling, so much fist bumps, so much hugs, so much Jean.
yes. Bonus points to Jhojan for like kicking those ad boards. Like as soon as he sent that cross in, like
Yep.
he knew.
Yeah, he knew. Oh, it was so good. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10.
This is a 9.5 out of 10 for me because it happens in front of the South End right at the very end. Everybody's hugging. The vibes couldn't be better.
Correct.
So, yeah, that's the last goal of the season.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one.
A great goal to go out on.
Yes. So that really just, it transitions nicely into our social media standouts because I wanted to start with the video of Ethan getting the game ball. It was his 100th match with Austin FC. It was his first goal of the season. I thought that Davy Arnaud's speech was really like good.
Yeah.
It was a good insight into his like style of being a leader, and it was just so it made me think that Ethan's done after this season. And I don't know if that's true. I just think it felt like a speech that you give someone and you're like thank God you got this moment right at the end of your career.
I could see Ethan taking like a Hector style coaching, like supplemental roster and coaching license year. You know what I mean? And would love to have him stay here.
And like again, I don't think that like that nothing else has indicated that he would be done. It's just that the vibe felt like what a perfect cap.
Yeah,
On
that's
a career.
fair. That's fair. I loved the video of that with Davey. I thought this to me shows that Davey is ready to have a head coaching job somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will be interested to see if that happens for him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Another exciting award, accolade. It's Owen Wolf's second year being on the 22 under 22 list. He moved up to number 17 this year.
Yeah, congratulations to Owen. He's got another 3 years he can be on this list. So pretty excited to see him continue to climb those rankings for sure.
Yes.
Speaking of climbing rankings, fashion icon Brad Stuver is moving up the list here with his newest endeavor, I guess you could call it. with his new hat line. It was only a limited edition of 100 hats.
Did you get one?
No, they sold out
the
so fast. So congratulations. Proceeds from that are going to the Brad and Ashley Stuver Foundation, obviously, because everything that man does is in service of the community.
doing incredible work, by the way. Check them out.
Yep. So
We got a sneak peek of this content because we had met up with some friends at Turnstile for lunch, and we rode our bikes back through the stadium to get home, and we saw them filming the commercial.
yeah, we saw a photo shoot happening outside, and sure enough, there's Brad Stuver just standing there looking cool in a hat.
And you know, it's funny because, like, you know how sometimes you wander onto a film set and you're like, oh gosh, this is so crazy, how fun. And then you see the film and you're like, I was there. I was behind the scenes. I saw the making of.
Yeah.
That's what this felt like when we saw the drop.
Super fun. Do you want to talk about Julio's wife?
Every day. I love, you know, we're all about the boys. We're all about the vibes. But we are also all about, what's the best way to word this? But we are also all about wanting to know that our players' interests align with ours, right? One of the reasons that Brad is so important to the community and us as a player is because he's such an icon in the communities and causes that we are passionate about. And you never know with professional athletes, like they live their weird rich lives and they do their things. But Jessica Cascante shared out a video of a bunch of folks on the street in France answering who they would vote for in the American presidential election. And her caption was just like, yeah, we get it. And it was so lovely. And also, I never knew how much I needed to hear Kamala's name pronounced in a French accent.
Sure.
But that was confirmed that I had needed to several times.
Just wanted to send a special happy birthday out to Ashley Stuver, who I think is mostly responsible for making Brad as cool as he is.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Yes, thank you for the present you've given us.
Speaking of presents.
Oh, nice.
John Gallagher gave his presents to a bunch of Austin FC fans.
Yep, nope, that's perfect. He sure did. He was at he did a pub crawl, which is like the most Irish thing you can do.
Honestly.
And part of that was like pictures in a pumpkin patch. Mm-hmm. And so there are a bunch of really cute pictures of John Gallagher floating around the internet with a bunch of the supporters from Austin FC holding pumpkins. And then if that wasn't enough, he also took his wife and newborn to a pumpkin patch recently as well. This man loves orange.
Oh, yeah.
But
so wholesome. So good. You know what else is orange? A sunset.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Jhojan Valencia and his wife, I think, kind of soaking in the last rays of their time here in Austin, potentially, as they went out to the Oasis to get some pictures in the sunset. And so if you've got a thing on your Austin bucket list, it seems like they may be getting those crossed off the list here,
Yeah.
which honestly is a tragedy for this show.
Yes, agreed. And I think that just in general, seeing all of the end of season posts from everyone, it's like, it's such a beautiful thing, but it was just such a tough season. And I think that that's been a wild week on our social media standout board.
Yeah, it feels a lot like senior year.
As we go on.
Yeah, don't what is it? Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
We spent together.
But you know, we've got some players that are coming back next year. We've got some players who are already in mid-season form, like John Kolmanich's new haircut.
It is a mid-season haircut, isn't it?
Yeah, he made an appearance at our favorite taco truck in town, Paprika, and had very platinum hair.
Yeah, I love it.
Cut way short, looks great on him. Hopefully he keeps the short cut for 2025 season.
Agreed.
'Cause,
Please,
man,
please.
this look is the look for you, Jhojan.
Streamlined race car hair. Okay, well, that takes us to the end of our episode, to the man of my jersey. And this week, it's not the last episode of the year. We do have some off-season content coming up. Please, as always, if there's anything you want to see us do in the off-season, let us know. We're going to do a little recap of the opponent spotlights that we started this year, and kind of just talk about that experience for us trying to find other creators who fit the vibe across MLS. Harder than we thought it would be. And we're putting out the call for, if you know of a podcast stream or content pillar of another club that you feel like fits the Moontower family vibe, send them our way. We're trying to get these interviews scheduled as soon as we can, just so that we are not kind of in the week-to-week
scramble.
Crunch, that we were this season. So we're going to reflect on that a little bit. We're obviously going to talk about the changes that are happening in the off season. We're probably going to do some ding dong stuff, but let us know what you want to hear. But for today, for the last week of the season, my man of my jersey is Ethan Finley, because what a way to go out of the season, if not his career.
I hope he comes back.
I hope he comes back too. I just am saying it felt very final, and I felt like if I didn't make him the man of my jersey this week, I'd never have the chance again.
And I hope he points at 107 every single time he scores a goal and says, "This one's for you doubting me."
Oh, no, I hope he says this one's for you. You could have just stopped it there. This one's for you.
I'll never point at you, though.
Birthday
Everyone
twin.
around you.
No, stop it. You're ruining my dreams. Let me have my imagination. I don't have anything else.
Y'all, thank you so much for listening. We will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.